Namaste and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to go through the top 10 crystals that I personally feel a person who has who's running a business or who is doing healing or who's starting their collection should have. So this is just my opinion of the first 10 crystals that I bought when I started my crystal collection. And being a crystal healer, I feel that these 10 crystals are really important in my day-to-day lives and also when I do healing for people. So I start off with the number one crystal, and that is the clear quartz crystal. So I basically love raw crystals. It's just my personal favorites. I prefer raw to polished and refined crystals. I also believe that raw has a different strong energy compared to the other crystals that you find polished or cut or refined crystals. But again, that's just me personally. There's nothing wrong in having tumblestones or polished crystals. You're more than welcome to have that. And they're meant to be giving the same energies and they are meant to do the same things, and they have the same benefits. But the clear quartz is also called the mother of all crystals. It is a purifier. It also is an amplifier. So you can actually put the clear quartz with another crystal to enhance or to balance. You can use the clear quartz crystal to when you're going out and about, carry the clear quartz crystal. It's an all-round crystal. I've just got my cheat sheet here, so it's excellent to use for meditation. It also is a good calming crystal, and I love meditating with my clear quartz. It's very peaceful. So yes, definitely that is my clear quartz raw crystal, and yes, definitely add this to your collection, and it's a must-have. Now on to my second crystal, another favorite of mine. In fact, the top 10 crystals that I'm going to show you today are all my favorites. So the next one is a beautiful crystal, and I love the color. It is the rose quartz. I like to call it baby pink. If you can see the pink, it's really light pink. And again, this is another raw rose quartz piece I've got. Now, the rose quartz is, of course, a crystal for love, unconditional love, really good for relationships. It's for compassion, forgiveness, for kindness. So if they normally say if two friends have had a misunderstanding or had a fight or a quarrel, if they carry a clear quartz crystal, you automatically feel like forgiving, and also you forgive, you want to patch up, make up, and forgive the other person. So I guess that's a really good crystal to have as well. And again, it's a beautiful crystal for meditating. I often use the rose quartz crystal on my clients when they come on their heart chakra. And it's also used as a healing crystal. It is a beautiful crystal of unconditional love. So there you go. That's the rose quartz. Number 3 is the fluorite crystal. So I love this crystal, and this is my tower, my fluorite tower, the rainbow fluorite. Fluorite is a very powerful crystal, and it is often used when you have you want to make decisions, you want clarity in your mind, you need focus. So it's a beautiful crystal to have at your workspace, at your desk, and even when for children to start while they study. My children, I have fluorite in their rooms to help them concentrate, to help them study. And fluorite is a very, very powerful crystal, and it's excellent for studying and decision making for children and adults. So that again is another crystal which I think everybody should have. I just love the colors. It's Prominent colors are usually green and blue and purple. If you can see that beautiful light going through it. And this is one of my favorite fluorite towers I have. Now on to the next crystal, which again is a very powerful crystal and one of my favorites. And I've also put a video on it before, the amethyst crystal. Now the amethyst, again, extremely powerful crystal and a beautiful crystal to have. Even if you are not a healer or even if you're not somebody who collects crystal, an amethyst is just a beautiful crystal to have in the house. I've got amethyst all over my house, and this is an amethyst cluster. And if you can see the dark purple violet colors coming through, it just shows how powerful that crystal is. Just love the colors. So this is actually cut from a geode, and if you can see the raw cut at the back and shaped in a beautiful heart shaped. Now, the amethyst, it's a beautiful healing crystal. It is excellent for people with depression and anxiety, people suffering from any illness, excellent for healing. People also who are scared. I've noticed that it helps fight fear. So this is a beautiful crystal to even use for healing throughout the body. So I use it a lot when I do my crystal healing sessions. It is also given to people if they often say that soldiers in the past used to carry, when they go for war, carry an amethyst crystal because it's considered the crystal of protection. So it is a belief that if you carry amethyst, you are protected. So it is a beautiful crystal to carry with you when you leave your home. I have amethyst everywhere. I have one on my bedside table. I have amethyst in my children's bedrooms. I also have amethyst put around the house for protection. And I also have amethyst at my front door so that my belief that it wards off all the negativity that's going to come enter your house. So that's a must-have crystal, amethyst. And this is my beautiful amethyst cluster. Now, the next crystal I've got is the black tourmaline. Again, a beautiful, beautiful crystal. It is quite hard to find these days because you now get the tourmaline more flaky. This one is a raw tourmaline. This is a beautiful piece I picked up ages ago, and this actually has also got that flaky part, if you see there. Now, black tourmaline is a very, very powerful crystal for grounding, balance, and again to ward off all negativity. Another beautiful crystal to have for protection, to carry with you everywhere you go. I've got a small piece of amethyst and tourmaline in my handbag all the time. So this is a beautiful crystal to use even for healing and also to use on all the chakras, to balance all your chakras. So if you feel that your chakras are all out of balance, the beautiful crystal to use to balance all the chakras, black tourmaline. And the next crystal I've got here is smoky quartz, another must-have crystal in your crystal collection. Smoky quartz, again, this is, I've also got a cluster. Yeah, there you go. So that's my smoky quartz cluster, and that is my smoky quartz tower. So if you can see the smoky quartz. Oh, I'm going off the screen. Okay, that's better. That is my smoky quartz tower, and that is my smoky quartz cluster. So smoky quartz, an excellent crystal for detoxifying energies, and also it takes away all the negative energy again. So again, another beautiful, powerful crystal which can be used for healing, for meditation, and to ward off negativity. Another must-have crystal, the smoky quartz. Now, the next crystal in the list I have is selenite. Beautiful, beautiful selenite. and it is just magnificent. This is my selenite. This is a raw selenite tower. If you have a look, you can see the light that's going through. It just reminds me of the moon. It is just stunning. And I have a little a light base that I like to keep my selenite on, and the light just shines right through. It just is so radiant and it's so beautiful and calming. It is a healing energy, beautiful and calming energy, and it is one of the most sought after, I would say, very commonly used as well in healing. And a selenite is also a gypsum. It communicates with your higher self. And selenite is also used when you want to just, calm yourself down and have a very after a tiring day, just hold your selenite with you, and it just relaxes you and calms you down straight away. It also helps you connect with your spirit guides. It is a crystal of spirituality. I usually use my selenite when I go to bed at night. I have a little wand, a selenite wand that I use. I just leave it on my chest and fall asleep. So that is my way of cleansing my system and my aura and my energies every night after a long day. And also, selenites can never be put or washed in water, because selenites can actually eventually dissolve, so you don't actually wet your selenite. And the best way to charge your selenite is out on a full moon. I usually charge my selenite with Himalayan rock salt, and also in the sun or full moon. And selenite is also a beautiful crystal if you want to charge your other crystals. So you can actually place other crystals on top of your selenite, and it'll charge and cleanse your crystals and give it energy. So another must-have crystal in your crystal collection. The next crystal I've got is citrine. Now, citrine is also known as the crystal of wealth and abundance. And citrine, most of the times, people buy citrine and think it's real citrine, but it's actually baked amethyst. So I've actually got one that was sold to me saying that it was citrine, and this actually is an amethyst cluster which is baked and made and become citrine. So you can see the colors. It is still stunning, it is still beautiful, but a real citrine is basically, that is a real citrine, and that is actually a double point citrine tower, a little one I've got. Citrine's quite hard to find, and citrine also can be very expensive to buy. So I bought these over the last few years, and citrine is quite hard to get. So you need to be really, really careful where you buy your citrine from. Again, citrine is considered the crystal of abundance, wealth, and prosperity. And it's also known that if you have citrine kept in the house, you will have a lot of abundance of wealth. So citrine is also used as a healing crystal for your solar plexus chakra. So it is a beautiful crystal for healing, and I often use it while meditating as well. So that is my citrine crystal. Love the light that's coming through it. Now, the last couple that I have is pyrite. Now, pyrite is also not that easy to find, and also pyrite can be very expensive to buy. Now, I have a beautiful piece of pyrite that I got from a beautiful lady that sells crystals. And pyrite, I love this piece. And this is my pyrite, raw pyrite. Pyrite, again, is an extremely powerful crystal. A crystal for something you can use for healing again and to cleanse all your chakras. It is, again, a powerhouse crystal. it's meant to be very similar to citrine actually in its benefits. They say that pyrite attracts wealth, money, and abundance. Pyrite is also a energy booster, and it also cleanses your solar plexus chakra. So again, when I do healing, I use pyrite a lot of times when I have to cleanse and balance chakras for myself and for my clients. So pyrite, you don't need such a big piece. Even if you have a small piece of pyrite, it does the job. I do actually have a small piece of pyrite I carry with me in my bag, and I also have a small piece on my desk at work. It's said that if you have pyrite in your workspace, it attracts money, it attracts prosperity, it attracts wealth and abundance. So an excellent crystal to keep in your workspace. And pyrite again is a beautiful crystal to keep in your collection. So another crystal which is a must-have crystal. Now the last crystal, number 10, shungite. Shungite is actually not common, and a lot of crystal healers don't use shungite a lot, but I love shungite, and I personally feel it is a must-have crystal. Shungite's got a lot of health benefits as well. So shungite is basically carbon. Its properties are basically good with your health. It's like an antioxidant. So what I do is I have small pieces of shungite that I put in my water bottle. I leave it for 24 hours and I drink that water, and it's supposed to cleanse your system. It actually acts as an antioxidant. It's excellent for health, and it is very difficult to get your hands on a real original shungite, and shungite can be really expensive as well. So this is my shungite tower, and I also have a shungite pyramid. So, and I have small pieces of shungite that I have around the house and in my handbag and in my water bottle. I leave the one in the water bottle in there, and I just keep topping it up with water so I can keep consuming that water, which kind of helps me in my body, and it also helps me cleanse my system. Shungite also, there are a couple of different types of shungite. I think I will be putting up a video more about shungite on its own. It's high in carbon levels, so it's a very, very good antioxidant for your body and for your energy. So shungite, again, I personally feel is a must-have in your collection. So I hope you all have enjoyed watching me with my crystal collection. And my top 10 crystals are my top favorites. It doesn't have to be the same for everyone else, but this is just something if anyone's starting your collection and if you want to invest in your crystals, I think it's a perfect combination to have the first 10. So I'll just quickly go through it. So we had clear quartz, we had smoky quartz, we had amethyst, we had the rainbow fluorite, we had the smoky quartz, we had, I think I already said that, didn't I? I think the rose quartz, pyrite, selenite, citrine, and tourmaline, and shungite. And that is our top 10 crystals. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I shall see you again next time. Thank you.